wrestling fans, Continental Championship Wrestling returns to the Potter's House Gym for Stampede 34 on Saturday night, March 22nd. Already scheduled to appear in the 25-man over-the-top rope battle royal. The Savior Savion, members of the Brotherhood, Miles Blackwell, the Diamond Exchange, Brian Adam, and many more. Tickets are on sale at CCW.
First, representing the Diamond Exchange, and being wrestling by Brian Blitz, Brick the Walls Bronson!
This is a sight I never thought I'd see. Brick the Wall Bronson aligning himself with Brian Blitz and the Diamond Exchange. We saw recently on Surge.
Oh, he looks angry. He looks flat out angry.
We saw recently on Surge Brick Bronson attack Skywalker to Marcus Green. And aligning himself.
Should be Brian Blitz got into his ear. Got in his ear, got in his head. That he couldn't trust anybody here in Continental Championship Wrestling. Couldn't trust any tag team partners. And drink Brian Blitz's Kool-Aid into believing that the only way he's going to find gold is if Brian Blitz is taking him there.
Brian Blitz, the master manipulator, getting in Brick Bronson's head.
I cannot believe of all people, Brick the Wall Bronson joined the Diamond Exchange.
It's fitting that Brian Blitz has been recognized. He's the devil himself. But Brick Bronson's in for a fight tonight, one-on-one, against the heart of CCW, CJ Lionheart.
Sparkle Blitz know what they think. Jimmy the Heart of Continental Championship Wrestling, CJ Lionheart. This is going to be a big task for him. Very big task. With Brian Blitz on the outside, Brick Bronson is a huge competitor. He's going to easily outweigh the Lionheart. What, 50, 60 pounds of muscle at least?
At least.
So the power game is going to Bronson. The height is going to Bronson. The heart, though, is going to CJ Lionheart. CJ is going to have to hit fast and hit quick and hit often.
Which is a tall task against a brawler with the skill level of Brick Bronson.
Also, has to stay out of the Brian Blitz effect. Brian Blitz, as we can already see, he's already in there yelling, getting in his ear.
And I'm very interested to see what kind of change in style, if any, we see out of Brick Bronson. Been training now with Brian Blitz in the Diamond Exchange and shoving CJ Lionheart into the corner.
Just no respect there. Johnson can't try to lock up with him. Bronson is all muscle. There's a reason he's called the Wall. He's built like a wall, built like a brick wall.
And there's the power out of the wall.
A little more showboating than I think I've ever seen. Normally he's very quiet, stoic in the ring, just, handling business. Nice go behind by CJ. Nice float over to a headlock by the Lionheart.
Lionheart, a graduate at the Top Rope Wrestling Academy, the premier wrestling school in the United States, but I don't think that's going to work against somebody like Brick Bronson. Like literally running into a brick wall.
Literally. He's momentum there. Nice leapfrog.
But just one blow.
Look at him, stunned him. That shoulder block knocked him right to the mat and stunned him.
And to add insult to injury, Brian Blitz is right in CJ Lionheart's face.
Lionheart still punching away, though. Ooh! Man, big right hand by Bronson. Now, this is a mismatch. This is a, oh no. Modified Tazblex.
Oh!
And it is. He threw him out of that suplex. Lionheart's on Dream Street.
And we should get the bell ready to ring. No!
Bronson was doing him a favor by hooking the leg. Maybe it's time to end this, ref. This is getting uncomfortable.
CJ Lionheart will continue to fight until he can fight no more. And he still has 2 fists and some hard butt. Oh my God!
Bronson can just use all that power, all that strength, the weight behind those shots. He's going to suplex him again. He's lining him up to suplex him again. Wait a minute.
Lionheart nearly steals the win there.
Hold him up again. 1, 2, oh!
And a beautiful drop kick. Sends Brick Bronson to the outside.
Stay on him, CJ. Stay on him. Don't give him time to breathe. Don't give him time to think. Don't give him time for Blitz to give him an assist.
You mentioned that CJ Lionheart has to hit fast, stick and evade, and that's exactly what found him success so far in tonight's matchup.
Again, this gives him an opportunity to get some air back in the system, get some momentum. Don't just let him back in the ring. Oh. You can't go punch for punch with Bronson.
Nobody can.
Nobody can.
And there's a scary strength out of Brick Bronson.
Snap suplex. Still only got a 2. Bronson's going to put all his weight in that rest hold. Just try to get whatever energy is left out of CJ. Only hope CJ is going to have here is get his foot over to the ropes. It's going to take a lot of effort and momentum to try to find a way out of this. Nice jawbreaker.
Oh, throwing all his weight into Brick Bronson, able to take Bronson off his feet.
Jimmy, he got him down. Stay on him, and stay on him. Brian, don't pay attention to Brian Blitz.
And that's where Blitz pays dividends.
Ooh.
And that distraction is all Brick Bronson needed. Death Valley driver. With an assist from Brian Blitz, Brick Bronson successful in his debut with the Diamond Exchange.
Gym, 1 winner, 25 losers, for I shall blaze with glory, bringing the heat and burning it down.
At Stampede, there's going to be 24 other men in that ring that think they can beat me, but none of them have the heart that Savion does.
Because when it comes to the Battle Royal, I'm going to show up and show out. What do I mean this time? Until the bell rings, and I become the next contender. You're gonna win the Rumble! I'm gonna win the Rumble! No, I'm
faith in you. You're gonna win the battle royal. You're gonna win the battle royal. You're gonna win the battle royal.
Super excited because I just came out. I just won the Rule of the Ring. I'm gonna take my momentum. I'm gonna go into Stampede and I'm gonna win that 25-man over the top battle royal.
I'm going in as the Southern States champion, and I'm coming out as the winner of that battle royal and your next world heavyweight champion. I think 2 belts will look beautiful around my waist. What do you think? Stampede, baby. Stampede. 25 men. Everybody on their own, except for us. The twin brothers here. The twin mechanics. Coming in. 23 against 2. I got my brother's back. He has mine. And we're coming. And we're going to fight. And we're going to throw everybody else over the top rope. Because I'm telling you this now. $10,000. That's $5,000 for me. $5,000 for my brother. Man, that I'm gonna launch out of there easy peasy lemon squeezy to get what I want, and that's more gold. That when it comes to that 25-man battle royal over the top rope, I'm winning it. You know why? Because I'm the toughest guy in CCW. I'm normally known to go on and on about my accomplishments and things that I'm doing, but this time I'm just gonna let my actions speak for it. As you were. Cheers.
The 2025 ruler of the ring, Brian Adam, making his way to the ring tonight on Surge for a rubber match between a longtime rival.
You know, we recently saw Brian Adam and his opponent tonight, the Outcast, Alexander Presley, in the finals of the CCW Ruler of the Ring tournament. These guys have had some incredible matches so far in 2024 and 2025.
The rubber match tonight between these two men. The ever popular Brian Adam taking selfies at ringside, but he has to put his game face on soon. Going against the Outcast Alexander Presley.
You know, I think this is kind of good for Adams. Adams needed to get his confidence back, you know, trying to get back on the winning ways. It's always nice, you know, get to walk around the ring. Fans are there at the gates to shake your hand, tell you how much they love you.
Adam, the 2025 ruler of the ring, grants him a championship match at any time of his choosing, which could possibly be for the Southern States Championship, the title held by the Outcast Alexander Presley, which the Outcast won.
You know, Adams,
from the authentic one, Brian Adam.
Adams is also has announced he'll be in the 2025 Stampede. That could be very interesting. He wins Stampede, he wins an opportunity at the CCW champion, and then also has the Ruler of the Ring contracts. Opportunity after opportunity after opportunity in your CCW, and that is what he's been looking for. Jimmy Presley, though, is one strange cat.
Yeah, you can always feel the atmosphere, the feeling in the building shift.
It's cold. It feels so much colder when he appears.
Just a haunting aura about him.
Yeah. Outside presence notwithstanding, in that ring, though, Presley is incredible. He owns that Southern States title, and he deserves it, every bit of it.
Not a traditional technical wrestler in any sense of the word. I don't think he'll deny it. Outcast Alexander Presley, street trash and a street fighter. And the crowd here in Palatka, Florida, letting the Outcast know what they think of them.
Well, Jimmy, I want you to make sure you know they're not talking about you, buddy.
Oh, thankfully.
It's odd. They are all over Alexander Presley.
Yeah, I know I'm not always the most popular guy here in Palatka, but Alexander Presley hated it even more.
Boy, this is going to be a tough match here. Both of these competitors know each other very well. Adam with a nice pick of the leg. Going right to the sharpshooter, looks like.
Looks like, yeah, he calls this the truth teller, but Alexander Presley able to escape. Presley walks right into the boot to the stomach. And the Authentic One grounds the Outcast with a side headlock takeover. As we mentioned, this is the rubber match between these two. 1-1 so far. Presley's taking the Southern States Championship away from the Authentic One, Brian Adam. But Adam topping the Outcast in the finals of the Ruler of the Ring.
Jimmy, I'm sorry, I didn't hear. Is this a championship match?
I believe this is a non-title contest.
I'll be honest, it's so loud in this building tonight, it's very hard to hear our announcer. Nice whip to that turnbuckle. Boy, and Adams is right on him.
Oh! And a nasty spill for Brian Adam.
Again, these two know each other so well. It's going to be hard to do anything that can't be countered back and forth.
There may be no counter for this aggression.
Boy, Presley's hitting him with those elbows so hard in the corner, the turnbuckle post is shifting.
I think the ring might have shifted a good 6 inches to a foot on those shots.
I guarantee you Adam's jaw probably shifted a little bit too, because those are right in place. And Presley's got his foot so deep underneath Adam's foot, we can see it on the camera. Adam's face is turning purple.
Might match the shade of his trunks here in a second.
Well, that is not the position Adams needs to be in. Again, Presley knows how to use his ring ropes to his advantage and still anger the crowd.
Alexander Presley, as violent as they come. But Brian Adam never goes out without a fight, but what a right hand from the Outcast.
You know, if you'd asked me going blow for blow and punches, I would not think Alexander Presley would get the upper hand of that. And it may just be because of how much damage he's already done to Brian Adam.
Nearly slamming Adam through the mat. Is that enough? Adam,
Nice
shoulder
modified-
up just in time at 2.
Sorry, nice modified thunderbomb by Presley, and he planted Adam into the mat.
But Presley might be taking too much time here jawing with this incredible crowd we have here in Palatka, Florida.
Jimmy, I'll tell you, I've been a part of some large crowds in Continental Championship Wrestling, but I've never heard a crowd as vocal as they have been tonight. And they are letting Alexander Presley know exactly what they think of him.
And no matter what the crowd here, no matter what we think of Alexander Presley, there's no denying his success and his talent, the CCW Southern States Champion. But Brian Adam coming back, misses with the clothesline. And just like that, Alexander Presley back in control.
Boy, he bounced Adams' head right off that mat.
Adam able to keep this match alive.
You know, Presley had a very rough start to 2024. Did he take the headband off of Brian Adam?
What does Presley have in mind here?
Boy, Presley is taunting the crowd.
Oh, so much disrespect.
That's disrespectful. And honestly, it's just giving Adam long enough time to get back on his feet. Again, a reversal by Presley.
Oh!
Nice rolling elbow into that corner. Brian Adams has to do something here. Get out of the ring, take a breath, something. Because this has been all Presley, and Presley has dominated this match. Man, with authority.
That parade here around ringside might have been a part of the game plan for Alexander Presley. Get Brian Adams distracted, get him thinking about just the rage he has.
Listen, there's a lot of things that go on in that ring of having too much heart.
Oh! Talk about too much heart, that might have stopped the heart.
Whoa, he went sternum first right into that corner. And that referee needs to get in there and check this right now. Adams' face is turning purple. There does come a point that you have to say it, do it another night. There's no shame in taking a loss or tapping out.
I don't think the word quit is in Brian Adams' vocabulary.
Nice float over. Stay on him, Adams.
And the crowd here in Palatka able to count to 10 with Brian Adams.
What's Adams looking to do? He's going to monkey flip him out of that corner. Yeah, he is. I haven't seen that since the 90s.
With those blows to the head, Alexander Presley might think he's back in the 90s.
Listen, Presley was smart to roll out of that ring, avoid the pin, but this could be the best thing in the world for Adams. Take a deep breath. Get a second to get your momentum back, get your air back, and get back into this match. Presley's gonna stay out of that ring. He's gonna work that 10 count as far as he can.
Brian Adams got his breath back, isn't giving Presley a chance to do the same, giving chase. Presley misses with the lariat. Adam
sidestep the spear.
Looking for the stunner of 69. Misses with the power punch. Going for the dead on arrival. Adam able to reverse out.
Counter for counter for counter. He's the ruler of the ring.
And a stunner of 69.
And he got him flush. Presley's trying to roll out of that ring. Get it? But
once again.
Did not get to him.
Brian Adams was fingertips away from victory. But Alexander Presley able to slip out of the ring.
Again, Adams can't capitalize, but again, gets a chance now. Take a breath. He's going to come out here after him. Jimmy, tell me this doesn't feel personal at this point.
There is palpable hatred between these two men.
Wow, kick right to the just kidney area. Adams is throwing everything he can at him.
And the power punch to the floor. What aggression out of Brian Adams.
The referee's at 5 here, though. One of these men, they're both down on the ground over here. Adams crawling him back to his feet.
Up to 7.
Adams trying to roll into the ring here.
So much damage done.
Referee's at 9. Presley's on his feet.
Oh my God! Alexander Presley with the steel chair.
Adams may have won the match, but he definitely has not won this war. Presley waylaid him on with that chair.
Solid steel. No escape, no excuses.
Often we say that we put our blood, our sweat, and our tears into this business. Everything that we have now that is for real. That is a literal sense. Our blood, our sweat, and our tears are going to go into this steel cage match. This is real. This is dangerous. Landon Cruz, Bryce Maddox against the Brotherhood to end this once and for all.
Chris Turner, I've been waiting a long time for this Saturday. This Saturday ends years of terrorizing this entire locker room, this entire industry. When you were at the top of the mountain, you turned your back on Bryce, you turned your back on me, you turned your back on the locker room, you turned your back on wrestling, Chris. But come this Saturday, that ends once and for all. 4 walk in, 2 walk out.
Will be a tag team match between the Brotherhood versus Landon Cruz and Bryce Maddox. However, this match will be in a steel cage match.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields, the bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind, poison in their brainwashed minds. Oh Lord, yeah. Politicians hide themselves away. They only started the war. Why should they go to
Why is it, it's not just your career. Now you're just talking about...
First of all, shut up. Don't raise your voice at me. What does it mean? It means I have something to prove. Landon Cruz didn't believe in me. Nobody believed in me. But you know what? I'm going to climb in that steel cage. I'm going to hurt the 2 top people in CCW, and I'm going to prove a point.
Chris Turner, I'm talking to you now, right through this camera, and I hope you're watching. You're going to walk into Stampede. You're not going to be able to walk out. What myself and the machine Bryce Maddox will do to both you and Havoc will be career ending. I'm happy you had one heck of a career here in CCW, but it stops March 22nd. Go ahead and start packing your stuff up.
now when darkness world stops turning, ashes where the body's burning. No more wall pigs have the power. Hand of God has struck the hour. Day of judgment, God is calling. On their knees, the war pigs crawling.